every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Well, folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 Games Day with FC20. We're doing all right, sitting third in the table at the moment. We're heading into a last few games now, the big old stretch. How many games? We've got 1, 2, 4 games left of the season. But we've also got the small matter of the Europa Cup too. But let's bring you up to date since you were last with us. After the 2-0 victory in the Europa Cup, whatever round it was, we came back into it up against PEEPS Zwolle in the Große Wester in the Eredivisie. We won 4-0. Put up the score nice and early on the 3rd minute. Early Mark getting stuck in. Dude lays it off to the jokester, puts it in the top bins, and that is 1-0. Second up. On the 35th minute, early Mark getting stuck in again. The dude slipped out to Dos Santos, who rammed home. Maybe his 9th of the season, I'm not too sure. And then, the 3rd goal from the penalty spot. This little incident happened nice and early. I thought, as it was deliberated on the VAR, I brought on Gusted purposely just to take this penalty kick. And he duly obliged to ram home his 3rd goal in all competitions. Which was nice. Bit of a crafty move myself. And then the 4th goal, England getting his 1st goal in a while, and he's still the leading scorer at FC20. Came crashing back down to earth, and we lost 3-1 away at Feyenoord. The hosts took the lead from the penalty spot on the 11th minute. Sadlich making it 1-0. We got ourselves right back in it though, just before half time. A mistake from the keeper. Dos Santos getting involved. Up stepped the dude to make it 1-1. Game on, I thought, but into the second half, nice and early. Feyenoord regained the lead. Teamok Westwood smashing that bad boy home, and they put it all to bed on the 93rd minute. Bergwijn getting on the end of it to make it 3-1, 3 points, staying with Feyenoord. And then right here, right now, just beaten Vierdys Armand 4-0 at the Große Wester. Took in the lead nice and early on this one. 19th minute, the dude getting on the end of this one. Dos Santos laying it off. The dude smashing that bad boy home. 1-0. Into the second. No, it's not. It's still in the first half. 35 minutes. The dude get involved in this one. This time the assist man plying it on a plate basically for Cooker. Is 90th of the season for both Top Os and us. The 3rd goal coming on the 60th minute. Emmerich reaching out for his 6th goal of the season, and just like we did the other day, up stepped Gusted from the substitutes bench to the penalty spot into the back of the net. So today we're taking on FC Midtjylland in the Europa Cup number 2 quarter-final, first leg. Woo, that's a mouthful. And then we're going to take on Ajax, just a small matter of Ajax. But remember, we did beat them earlier in the season. This is what the situation looks like. We're sitting in 3rd. A win against Ajax would actually put us in a comfortable position for that 3rd spot. But a defeat would see Ajax leapfrog us and go into 3rd. It's been a hopscotch kind of season for us. Started off pretty woefully, steady eddied around about the 5th spot. I think 4th is probably what we're looking at, but anything more than that is a bonus. 4th would give us into the old Europa Cup 1, which is, I think definitely a step up. But if we can finish in 3rd, that will be absolutely amazing. So we're taking on Midtjylland today. Away day is going to Denmark. Have a little look at them, shall we? Let's pop into the old Midtjylland. Their main man is this Junior Bramado, who's valued around about 4.8 million. Brazilian. He's a striker. He could be worth a punt, but he's on 19 grand a week. That's a lot of money. We'll have to step it up. No Brazilian caps, but he knows where the back of the net is. That's right. The double digits for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a blip here in the 2021-2022 season. They spend 1.9 million from BAH. And in Brazil, he had a rough start to his career, but he's found a home in Denmark. But will he want to move? Who else? What are the values of these players here? I think he is the main man. Geronimo Canabucucu, the Argentinian, is also pretty savvy as well from midfield. When did they pick him up? They picked him up for 2.9 million from Torino. Bit of an investment there. Any other standouts? I've got another one here. Traore, one of your Traore brothers. They get absolutely everywhere. The highest ranking Danish fella is Ager Sorensen. He's a defender, 1.4 million, 28 years of age. So, I think we're on equal terms here. So I'm not too worried about losing, but it's going to be tough, especially at home. Okay, let's pick the team, boys. Let's pick the team. Bakuna is out. We've got to sort him out. We'll bring in Who do we bring in here? We've only got up to Svensson, Gested, Bonsu's coming in. Unfortunately, the Gested will not be having a little cameo here. I'm just checking the fitness, and if not, we're going to go with the team that did beat Viennese Armen, pretty much the same boys. Schlengler, Grangelos, Reginaldo, Drezovic, Cassius, Emmerich, Erlingmark, Engeland, The Dude, Dos Santos, Kuka. Where's Tavasan? Tavasan's on the bench. So we've got good options all there and everywhere. Let's get into it. So here we go, boys. Up against FC Midtjylland out in Denmark. A couple of Scandinavian boys involved. Erlingmark, Engeland. From the start of Grangelos, of course. On the bench, we've also got Svensson. So, yeah, I know they're not Danish, but in fact, Engeland is Danish. So he'd like to go and show them what he's all about. He's a very, very good player this season. I'm a converted man. So let's see what we got, boys. A win here would actually put us in the driving seat for the tie as a whole. Grangelos lobs it forward, picked out by Mujic. Kuka picks his pocket. He's on a good bit of form. Can he slot it in? Oh, it's good, but it's over. It was a save. Up-stepped Grangelos coming out of nowhere to take this corner. Fires it in. It's headed clear, and it's dealt with. And here comes Fedinga for Midtjylland. Just puts it out of bounds. So a nice little angsty or also edgy start by Midtjylland. Elsewhere, Atalanta will fancy the chances, as would Schalke and as would Man City, to try and make the next round. But so far, all square everywhere. No goals, nothing to get excited about. But here comes the highlight. Shevchenko for the hosts. Can we pick their pockets again? Come on then, hustle them. Push back to Sorensen, who digs deep over the top there. It's a lovely ball. Weak shot. Schlengler with the save. It's their best effort so far. Still no goals anywhere. Chance on the free kick. The dude's on it. Fires it over the top. It's looping. It's bounced clear. Who's going to get to it first? Erlingmark. He's a savvy little player as well. Gets stuck in there. Drezovic pulls it out to Dos Santos. He loses possession. Here comes Traore. One of the Traores. He dances past my man. Oh my goodness. Where's that Brazilian hot shot? Oh, they don't need him. Alou Traore with his 15th of the season. It's a good breakaway goal. I think against the run of play, if we're honest with you. Not happy with that. We got skinned there. We got absolutely skinned. Oh, mugged right off the first goal of any of the Europe Cup 2 games. They're starting to flood in now, left, right, and centre. An away goal would be massive for us if we can get it. Don't get mugged off again. I think he's going to get mugged off. It's that Traore fella. All the focus was on the Brazilian, but Traore stealing the show here. Come on, then, pick his pocket. Trip him up, do something, do absolutely anything. Traore, oh, you do mug him off. Cassius, the right back, dinks it over the top for England. Danish against the Danish. Oh, straight into the arms of the Danish. Dillian, he might not be Danish, the keeper, but great save, keeping them in control of this tie. Still, 5 minutes before half time, another goal would put us really in a bit of trouble. It's thumped down the side there. Keeper comes out. I'm always worried. A loose ball could put us in a bit of a pickle. Drezovic back to the keeper, Schlengler. Pushes it out from the back. Reginaldo to Drezovic. Too tight. This could be a mistake. It's dinked out to the right side. Dos Santos. Is he whiz kid enough? He is. Dances around one. Can he get round the other? Stalls, gets the cross in lovely over the top. Erlingmark, I'm all over the place. Grangelos, can he get... Oh, he's tripped. He's tripped. This could be a chance for an equaliser. I'm not bringing on Gested. He's not even on the starting lineup. It'll be Drezovic, perhaps, who will take this penalty if it's confirmed. The VAR machine is getting a good workout. And it's a penalty. Come on, Drezovic. Come on, my centre-back. Come on, Elf Skipper. Charlie Mulgrew of FC20, I think, is going to take this. Drezovic. Oh, he skied it. He's absolutely skied it. When I say skied it, he put it wide. What a mess. What a mess. We've dominated him, but yeah, that was our chance. And I think if Gested was on the bench, I maybe should have brought him on, but I didn't. I couldn't. Chance here, though, do with a free kick. Thumps it in over the top. Reginaldo will pick it up. Hopefully he'll keep possession. He dinks it in. It breaks our way nicely for Midtjylland. Kakakabui breaks away. Come on, keeper, do better this time. He does. That's how they're getting us on the counter. 60 minutes gone. Kakakubi taking the corner. Fires it in. Headed down. Traore's on it. Looking for another goal for himself. Little bookmark. But we deal with it. Okay. It's time to make some changes. Some people have not delivered today. Who's this? Emmerich, 6-7 Erling Mark. Brewster's coming on. The Jokester's coming on. Tavasan, you're coming on. Cause some problems. Cause them some problems. You've got 20 minutes to show me what you're all about. I don't want to go all out because the 1-0's not too bad. We could probably dig that. I think at home we're quite a decent little effort. Decent little team. Maybe. Granges to the dude. Back to Granges. Whips a cross in. It's dealt with. It's dealt with good as well. The Brazilian's been all quiet so far. Savingan Vardsen has nearly doubled the tally. We do eventually clear it, and that is icy stuff. Living on the edge. 80 odd minutes gone. It looks like it's all over here. It looks like it's all over at Schalke as well, and Atalanta. They're 4-0 up after the first leg. We have got it all to do. And we'll find the resolution tomorrow. So, after the first legs, advantage home teams, you'd think. Of course, Manchester City doing the bits out in Austria. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is probably the more important game, is against Ajax. Yes, I think a win today here would probably seal, I say it quietly, seal a third spot minimum in the Eredivisie. Open up what kind of gap we got on them right now. 2-point gap at the moment on Ajax. Groningen closing in on us as well, but we have a game in hand. So, but a win against Ajax would probably put them out of the battle for the top 2, or top 3 even. We beat them earlier, quite convincingly. And I don't know what to expect today. We got a little bit of a crisis. Dos Santos is out. I'm going to opt for the Scandinavian connection here. We're going to put Svensson on the left, England on the right, and leave Tavasan on the bench. Drezovic was also bitching and moaning for fitness, so we're going to rest him, and up will step Tsongu, who is the loanee from Napoli. He's been a bit part player. He's very good, of course he is, but I don't like going overboard with loanees and giving them so much game time that my main team suffers. Bringing in this Van Bommel fella, he's highly touted. PSV is sniffing Porto as well. I want to get him a new deal, but he's moaning and bitching and moaning. Can I get him on a new deal? No, still can't get him on a no deal. So I'll put him in the team, and maybe if I give him a chance, he might come on in and sign on the dotted line. Anyone else? There's another one here. Put Van Duven on the bench, the forgotten man. Of course, with Kuka banging the goals for fun, just one shy now of 20 goals this season. He's been duly replaced. So we have 2 loanees at the back. And when I say Reginaldo's loanee, he is a loanee for the time being. I may look to bring that deal in on a permanent basis. He's been very good this season. Not sure what they're going to ask, but I'm hoping it's going to be a reasonable fee, considering we've developed the lad over this past season. Up against Ajax now, if we win here, and we're going to be nicely situated for a push for a Champions League spot next season. All right, up against Ajax, Koch is also very decent. We know about that. They've got some very good players across the board. They are our Ajax, and they are very good, and we've got to expect a bit of a whipping. So just before we kicked off there, I switched gears to balanced because I don't want to come out of here all guns blazing. We are playing in our teal get up against, of course, Ajax's traditional red and white business, and they're on the surge here. Schlengelau with a great save, parries that out for a nice early corner to deal with. We love an early corner this early in the morning. It's cleared. Karate kicked away. Only as far as Majeston for Ajax. Pick his pocket, son. Pick his pockets. Thumped all the way back. Their keeper's committed. Come out of the box, but he keeps the play moving. It's dinked over the top. Cassius controls it nicely. Schlengelar duly obliges and fires it down the line. This could be an Ajax highlight. It's bumbled around a little bit. So initially coming from that corner. It's on a plate. It's pushed wide. Koch misses. Very, very nervy. Here comes FC20. Remember, we did beat them earlier, and I'm hoping we can do at least get ourselves a little bit of a reputation boost by at least not losing again. The dude picks up the play. I swear he's a Dutch international in the making. Cassius, no mistakes, please. Back to what's his name, from Napoli. The dude picks up possession in that number 10 role, but it's broken up nicely for Ajax. They're on the push now. Oh, it's gobbled up by Svensson. My last-minute addition. He keeps the move alive for Emmerich, who dinks it over to the right, and that's a mistake. It's costly. Koch picks up the ball. He's not in a position where he wants to be, but he'll lay it off, and it goes over. What a bit of possession. Nice bit of possession there by Twente, but Ajax with the end product. Over the top. What's going on here? No. I didn't see nothing wrong there. Oh, Emmerich. Oh dear, son. What have you done? What have you done? It's a free kick, I think, on the line. Nachi will take it. It's headed clear. Thank heavens for that. Not penalty. It's all Ajax. Reginaldo picks himself up a yellow card, as does Granulus in the process. Still 15 minutes gone. We've not had a shot. We've not had a shot. We are balanced though, so that's possibly why. Maybe building from the back here. Bit of a pressure. Fired down the line. That's not the way to do it. Give them straight back possession. This is cowardly. This is coward. Koch knows where the back of the net is, and that is easy. Easy goal. We've been too nice. We've been too nice here, boys. Let's try and be a little bit more forthcoming. Ajax play out from the back. Midgeston for Ajax. Break it up. Oh, Granger picks his pocket. It's a wild clearance. Absolutely wild. Hideous even. Can we keep it going? Svensson gets a touch, but it's still with Ajax. They come again. Slipped it in. Koch knows where the back of the net is. So does this fella. Addy Van Werp. We're getting schooled. We're getting absolutely schooled. I don't know what to do. We've had one shot. If we could get something before halftime, show a little bit of something in this game. That's a mistake. Don't do anything daft. You're on a yellow card. Pick it up, Erlingmark. You're decent. You're savvy. You could probably hold your own in Ajax team. Come on, Emmerich. And you. You gave away that free kick. Lovely little ball. Kuka! Bam! That's his 20th of the season. That's what it's all about. Building. Digging deep. Counter-attacking. That's the sort of stuff. Demand more, though. That's a great ball. Emmerich with the assist. Look at this. Look at this. Long ball. Nice little run. Great control. Smashes it in. That's why we paid the big money. 3 million. Biggest ever transfer signing across all my clubs. Maybe a last-minute flurry here by Twente. Emmerich. He's decent. Come on then. Erlingmark. Slips it in. That's poor. That is poor. Here comes Nachi. Nachi to Koch, who breaks away. He knows where they're... Oh, my goodness. He's beating you now. Derek Koch is now the leading goal scorer, I think, in the division. So, Kuka, you have to step it up, bud. You have to step it up. 3-1. We still got another half of football ahead. Come on then, boys. Come on then, boys. From the back, Tsungi fires it long. Picked up by Kuka, the dude. Dinks it deep to Svensson. Got a bit of space here if he can lay it off. He can. Kuka's header is good, but not good enough. Just the 3 shots, 1 on target, and that one in the back of the net. Ajax completely dominating us and trying to get a bit of sweet revenge, of course, after the humiliation of the Grosche Vesta. Go on then, pick his pocket, son. The dude dinks it all the way back to the keeper, Schlengelar. They play out the back. Tsungi. England, he won't make the second half with that injury. Over the top, that's poor. Picked up by England. Cassius. Erlingmark. Emmerich over the top. Can't get to it, no. A great highlight is flipping fallen to pieces, and Koch gets himself a hat-trick. Or does he? Or does he? We're getting immediately, and that has put the Ajax into 3rd spot. Us down to 4th. Grim times ahead. Okay, change of personnel. England is off. As is somebody else. Svensson, the Scandinavian connection, not done well. Change of formation as well. We've mixed it up a little bit. Jokster's come onto the right-hand side. Can he keep this move alive? Why didn't you lay it off? Why didn't you lay it off? I think this game is already lost, which is not great. We've come out the blocks attacking with a new formation as well. But it might be bad news. Oh, it's cleared. Dealt with, partially anyway. Here comes Ajax again. No follow through there by Twente after they broke it up. They might do now. Emmerich slips it. Oh, goodness me. When you think we have a chance, it goes the other way. Slipped in here. This could be 4. What is going on with my keeper? He's having an absolute nightmare. Come on, boys. Find something. Find a bit of magic. What's our goal difference? Our goal difference is still decent. We've just had an absolute a horror show of a game against Ajax. And you know, it's a bit of sweet revenge, it is. I don't think they got on the score sheet at our place. I think we won 4-0. It was either 3 or 4-0. Ajax building from the back here. It's a nice sweeping move. Fire down the line. Picked up by Kuka. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. Just get a goal just to give us something to get excited about. I'm going to make a change. Granges has picked up a niggle. I haven't got a left back on change of personnel again. Well, it's a free kick. This is to put the cherry on top. We've been up. I was going to say we've been absolutely schooled here by Ajax today. It's cleared off the line. It's cleared off the line. The jokester makes it, trying to make it something out of this. Can he get past him? He skims past him. A goal here would look nice on the resume, but no. Oh, we're trying to mix it up, but there's just not much left in the tank. I've gone very attacking. I didn't know I've done that, but that could leave us wide open at the back. Emmerich sets up the jokester. Slip it down the middle for the Kuka. Again, great keeping by Ajax to deny it. We've had some good chances. If you look at the stats, it's not good, but it's definitely not hideous. We've still had a few. Eight shots, 3 on target. Kuka and the jokester getting in on it. But yeah, we've been showing a footballing lesson today. Ajax at their own place was always going to be hard. So that battering has left us in 4th spot, and it's looking second spot's looking a bit too far for us today. But I'm still not giving up the race for 3rd in the division. Let's have a quick look at who they've got to play. I'm hoping they've got to play AZ Alkmaar. No, they've got quite an easy run in, so it's going to be tough for us to break into that. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. We still have a couple tricky games against Groningen and PSV to wrap up the season. Groningen, of course, looking at us. So this is tight. This is very, very tight. But anyway, I think you're going to catch all of it, depending on what goes on with the Midtjylland game tomorrow. So join us tomorrow to see how we get on in that competition. We are coming back from not the greatest bit of form at the past 4 games. We've only won once. But we're going home to Midtjylland to take them on to see if we can extend our European adventure for another few days. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.